13 onto the tie there.
Marino Aboke, one of the better servers in the UCU team. Ogusul and Angiro.
UCU are leading.
Spikes
this one
the
now
ball.
So far. A good hit, and I thought actually they were going to block it. Unfortunately, they did not. The UCU are leading 14-13.
Blocking is one thing, but blocking Gideon Angiro is another story.
It's a difficult one.
Yeah, difficult subject. Kiprop.
UCU open a 2-1 lead there. They're having 15-13.
Your Ndejje University, you're wondering where is the help coming from, because UCU are running away with this one, and a lot has to change in the next few instances.
Of course, Ndejje have tried to and bounce 14, while UCU are still leading 15.
Kiprop to serve. Kiprop makes
a 2 margin point. Of course, UCU in charge, 16-14.
Opus Joseph to serve for Uganda Christian University. Reception, Ndejje. Absolutely beautifully done by Manut.
Though UCU are still leading 16-15.
Service Ndejje Semwanga.
Oh,
and
no.
he puts the ball into the net.
He gives the UCU a chance to open up still a 2-point margin.
In such a game,
17-15.
The worst thing you can do is commit service errors. It's so unfortunate, especially when the game is as tight as it is so far. Akampa to serve for UCU.
Yes, Ndejje are trying to
Manut gets the ball over the net and
UCU
on the
are still leading 17-16.
UCU court. Service Manut.
A good decision. I thought there was a decision misinterpretation from the Ndejje players. Probably they should have actually had to take that away. Unfortunately, they did not. UCU are leading 18-16.
Lightning has struck twice in the same place, and if you are the one on the block, you have to ask yourself, why now? Yeah, the UCU Doves.
Still a close contest from the two sides, though UCU Doves are still leading 18-17.
Service coming from Okwakundi.
A good one from UCU.
Beautiful dump by setter Marino Aboke.
While Ndejje has 17.
Gideon Angiro is going to be serving for UCU. Happy to set and keep rope.
20 points. Ndejje remains on 17.
Keep rope.
3-point margin. It's a timeout.
Timeout. Ndejje University. 3-point deficit. So there is all to play for in this game. What do you make of Ndejje so far?
I think if you look at the first set of the game, it was actually this time around when Ndejje, we thought they had actually tried to chase the game, but they managed to probably go down in performance, and UCU tried to stretch it until they won it 25-19. So for me, I feel Ndejje need a lot to do if they actually to win this second set of the game.
Ndejje looks a bit shell-shocked. Gideon Angiro to serve. Reception, Ndejje. Kiprop hits the ball.
Yes.
And
failed to block that one. Ndejje earned a point. They have 18. UCU remains on 20.
Ndejje to serve. Ogusul receives. Opus Joseph. Ogusul once again. Ayela Emma spikes the ball. Ndejje receive it.
A good hit.
Angiro spikes the ball hard.
They're leading 21. Ndejje has 18.
UCU to serve through Emma Ayela. Kiprop.
The Doves are in charge of the game. 22, they're leading. Ndejje has 18.
We see Omara.
They are just 3
coming in
points
for
away to claim
Opus
the second
Joseph.
set of the game.
Ayela to serve. Reception.
Miscommunication from Ndejje players. I thought they're really losing the second set of the game. UCU Doves are in charge 23-18, a 5-point margin.
Sukurekwa has been switched out. Ayela to serve. Over the nets, good hustle by UCU. Kiprop spikes the ball hard. But there is a lot of cheers on the UCU end for the effort that went into trying to save that ball.
They are trying to see that they bounce back. Of course, 19 points. UCU are still leading. 23.
Ndejje Wafula will be serving. Omara receives the ball. Spikes the ball off the court. UCU have 23.
Ndejje have 20.
Opus Joseph has come back in. Reception Opus. Akampa doesn't take the ball off over the nets.
Ndejje are trying to see that they bounce back.
Ndejje slowly but surely crawling back in. You see, you take a timeout, probably much needed, because Ndejje have eaten into that lead. It's now a 2-point lead. At a certain point, it was almost 5 points.
Yeah, actually, it's now a 2-point. I can't feel like they've tried to see the improvement on so many things, like the errors that they are made into the serving, but also their reception had been so good in the previous 2 minutes of the game. For unfortunately, UCU have struggled a bit, but although they're still in charge of this game, 23-21. Ndejje need to win this one to see that they highlight their chances of not probably losing to the final.
Ndejje will be serving to continue cutting the deficit while UCU need one big reception. Nixon hits hard. Big block by Akampa Ian for Uganda Christian University.
The Doves are only 1 point away to win the second set. 24 they are leading, Ndejje has 21.
Oboke to serve for UCU. Kiprop hits hard. Akampa finishes them off.
The Doves going to win their second set, 25-21. Of course, you clearly feel that if you look at the first set of the set where Ndejje lost 25-19, slightly 2 points improvement, but they need a lot to improve. They know the third set's going to be very tricky for them. If the Doves going to win the third set, then Ndejje will be very difficult for them to bounce back in the game. The only win Ndejje can actually try and see that they bounce back in the game. They need to win the third set of the game.
Definitely good game from these two teams. But if you are Ndejje and you're Ronald Chitosi, what are you thinking? What do you do? It's a very disappointing thing to be home and to be the team that is trailing 2-0. But this is a best of 5 tournament. So at the end of the day, they have to think that they can win the next 2 sets. But right now, you wonder where are they going to get that inspiration, because UCU are not making many mistakes so far.
Yeah, of course, like you said, if you look at how, I don't think they're good at chasing the game. I thought in situations where they should have actually tried to bounce back in the start of the second quarter, they failed so much. They gave UCU the liberty to try and see that they bounce back into the game and also go on and open up a point gap, which probably has cost them in the second set, just like they did in the first, towards the end of the first set of the game. So for me, I believe Ndejje, they have the momentum, they have everything to see that they try. But although they're facing a side, of course, despite the fact that they have the experience and have also been competing in the top tier of the volleyball league, but they're the defending champions. They know this stage. They've been at this stage before. So for Ndejje, they need actually to put in gear too, if they're actually to see that they bounce back into this game.
It is a very tense affair here. Both teams have fans on the court. The final day of the Eastern Africa University Games is here, and of course the finals are taking place front, right and center. We have athletics taking place in Bombo, because once again the rains came hard on the Ndejje track. So athletics will conclude in Bombo, but today we are here on campus watching volleyball. There is basketball games taking place a few feet away from us, and of course netball is also concluding today. There is no more action beyond today, so if you want to catch any action, please stay tuned to Urban TV, Bukede TV 1, Bukede TV 2, TV East and TV. So we have all of our audiences covered. So you can download the Vision Digital Experience app. It is on the Google Play Store. If you cannot find a TV near you, just download that app and you will be able to catch all the action straight from Ndejje. Today is the final day of the games, and we are watching the men's volleyball final between Uganda Christian University and Ndejje. Service Kiprop. Very, very good start by Ndejje. 2-0 so far.
Not bad. That's the momentum they need to go on and win the third set. Can they remain with it? That's the question that will be answered at the end of the third set of the game.
Kiprop to serve for Ndejje. Reception. Opus. Angiro hits hard.
UCU Doves try and bounce back, though Ndejje are still leading 2-1 in the third set of the game.
What a hit, what a hit. I thought it was going to end up on my head here in the commentary booth.
You almost ran off the court.
That well hit. I was going to find ways out of here. Anyway, good set. Ball taken off court by
2-2.
Ndejje.
Ndejje are trying to give away the game, yet they know that if they're to bounce back, they need to win the third set of the game.
Ndejje needs a lot of motivation. Service UCU. Okwandi tries to dump. Angiro. Opus hits the net in
block.
the spiking action.
3-2. Ndejje are in charge.
Manut to serve for Ndejje University. Reception. Ayela. Both teams making a mess of it, but the ball's still alive. And Opus says enough of this. I'm ending it here. Scores level once
Just
again.
like the contest has, when you look at the first two sets, the contest has been so close, and it's the same thing we're actually seeing even at the start of the third set of the game.
The issue with Ndejje is they fall away towards the end of the set. Why? I don't know how, but they contest so well until like...
Ndejje are leading this one, 4-3, third set of the game.
We see the libero for UCU coming back on, and that's Ogusul Joseph. Reception Opus. What a hit by Opus.
Good spike from UCU Doves. 4-4. It's still a tie.
I'm always amazed at how well Opus plays. Not the biggest attacker on the court, but the most effective for me, in my opinion.
He has given UCU the momentum they need in situations where they have been actually down.
Service Oboke. Reception Ndejje. Nixon takes
Ndejje
the
are yet
ball
back
off
into the lead,
the court.
5-4.
Okwakundi to serve for Ndejje. Reception. Angiro is blocked at the net.
A 2-point margin.
done
Ndejje are
by-
leading 6-4.
Well done
This
by
is the kind of approach they need to stick with and probably avoid some of the errors. But the side that they are facing have been in this kind of situation before. Will they deal with them? Let's see
Service.
what the third quarter will give us.
Reception UCU. Akampa.
Ndejje are still leading 6-5.
Opus serves. Reception. Ndejje. Very well done by Ogusul to keep the ball alive. Angiro wins
Good one
the
for
ball.
UCU. They're now at tie with Ndejje 6-6.
Service. Nixon gets the ball over the net.
Ndejje are back.
In one way or the other, it crawls over.
7-6. They are in charge of the game.
Ndejje withdraw the libero, and of course the libero is Happy Ayeware, young man who plays with KAVC, who has been in the KAVC family and has also represented Uganda at under levels. Block off the court. UCU pull back again to level the scores.
7-7.
Reception. Kiprop to Musime, spikes hard, but the block at the net by Manut and Kiprop is beyond impressive.
Yeah, it was a good block from Kiprop.
Score now at
Ndejje are leading 8-7.
Service Ndejje. Ayela trying to be cheeky.
Good shot.
And
good
the block
spike
by
from Mujenyi that has given Ndejje that 2-point lead.
Isn't good enough as Ndejje
9-7.
go 2 points ahead in this set. Ogusul receives. Angiro
UCU try to pull back. Of course, Ndejje are still in charge.
Beyond the Ndejje brush.
9-8 for Ndejje.
Nixon to Musime is serving for Uganda Christian University. Kiprop nets the ball.
UCU level the tie. 9-9.
That has been the story of this whole match.
Yes.
When Ndejje, they even get a lead, look like they have the lead, and then the errors start.
Sometimes they
tumbling.
make errors, I think, towards
Happy
the
receives
end
the
of
ball.
the quarter. A good
Manut
spike
puts the ball
from Manut. He gives
beyond
Ndejje that lead, 10-9.
Ayela and Aboke. Service.
Kiprop serves.
Angiro. And
The Doves.
Angiro spikes the ball hard, takes it, a brush from the Ndejje players, ensures it's really off the court.
It's the tie, 10-10. The Doves probably understand what it means by chasing the game.
Angiro to serve for UCU. Kiprop hits the ball off court.
Does the story start now? In situations we used to have gone on to lead, they have gone on actually to win the set. Now they're leading 11-10.
Not to be a prophetess of doom, but I think Ndejje are in with a chance. They're still
To win
in this
this,
one.
the third set.
Yeah, so they can't give up now. Reception. Ball hits the antenna.
Ndejje,
And
UCU
UCU win the point.
open a 2-point lead, 12-10. Does Ndejje bounce back?
They should be thinking bounce back, but the body language is not necessarily the most positive. Happy receives.
That was a good block from UCU. in charge of the game, the Doves. They're leading 13.
One of the departments
10.
that is collapsing for Ndejje right now is also the setting department.
Ndejje asked for a timeout.
Some of the sets have not been kind, so there's so much that needs to be done, but the lead in the third set is just 13-10, but the lead in the set score is what should bother Ndejje if they are not re-engaging as quickly as possible, because it's 2-0 already. This is the final set, and for them this has to be played like the decisive set.
And have everything, more especially the home support. They're at home, you anticipate probably they can try and look at that as an advantage to bounce back into winning the third set. Unfortunately, let's see how the game goes, if they can try and see that they pick up at least one before we go to the fourth set.
Angiro to serve once again.
Oh no.
Scripts over the net.
The Doves are still leading this one. They open up a 4-point gap. 14, they're leading. Ndejje has 10.
There are times when you think everything is going your way, and that is when you know things are going your way. Even a poor serve crawls over the net, then you know luck is on my side. Angiro once again. Reception. Spike by
good spike
Ndejje
from Mujenyi.
The run of games.
Sees Ndejje trying to pull back, though UCU are still leading 14-11.
Manut to serve for Ndejje University. Good dig by Kiprop.
A good block from UCU. They take it 15-11.
And the block by UCU stands up to the test. Emma Ayela is going to serve for Uganda Christian University. Happy receives, poor reception though, but he's lucky enough.
Ndejje, will they bounce back into this one? UCU are leading this one 16-11.
It looks like this is the beginning of the end for Ndejje University, so they have to find
You never know, they can try
ways.
to chase out those 5 points.
They're not impossible, but considering how this game has been for them, there are many things that they're not.
And there's been situations like this when actually UCU goes on to win.
Ayala serves, Happy receives. First.
The Doves are yet not to lose this one. 17 they are leading, Ndejje has 11.
The setter made a mess of that. Decent sets, and Ndejje win the point.
Try to pull back, and Ndejje, though UCU are still leading 17-12.
Service Ndejje. Opus gets the ball over the net somehow. Kipro pushes it over. The UCU block looks decent. Finally,
Ndejje are trying to chase the game. 13 with the points they have, although the Doves are still leading 17.
service Ndejje University. Reception Opus. Ball still alive. Opus. Nixon takes the ball.
That's the character Ndejje need to maintain. 14 points they have. They have reduced the deficit. Now the UCU has 17.
Push receives.
Ndejje, they reduce it to 2 points. They have 15. UCU 17. UCU call for timeout. (17-15). UCU are still in charge. You want to feel that Ndejje have tried to say that they bounce back into this one because they know if they won't win the third set, then things will be done for them. They are really showing you that they cannot try to see that they win this one, looking at the kind of approach they are afraid to bring in the last few minutes of the game.
Service Ndejje.
Ndejje
have worked
for
their
Ndejje
way back into
UCU are still leading with a point, 17.
We see the introduction of Omara Mark for Opus.
Mujenyi serving for Ndejje.
UCU is looking to see if they can break this.
They level the tie. That is the character we have been talking about. Ndejje level the tie, 17-17. What a game. Mujenyi serving for Ndejje. That was a good hit. That was a spike. UCU take it to 18-17.
Marino finally brought Akampa back into the party. He was enjoying the first and second sets, but in this one he was missing in action. And UCU to serve.
A good block from UCU. They open
the ball
again.
Actually didn't cross.
Yeah. They open yet a 2 lead, 19-17 for UCU. Oboko to serve for UCU.
Good dig.
Good one for UCU. They're taking the game 20-17.
Service.
Ndejje pull back. Of course, 18 points they have. Although the Doves UCU are still in charge too with 20 points.
Akampa.
What a hit from UCU. 21, they are leading.
Kill from the middle by Akampa Ian.
21, they are leading UCU. Ndejje has 18.
Mark Omara to serve. At Simire sets. Ball off court.
Ndejje tried to see that they bounce back with 19 points, although the Doves UCU are still in charge with 21 points.
Usul receives. Angiro hits the ball so hard it goes off court.
The Doves want this one. 22 points they are leading. Ndejje has 19.
We see the introduction of Oba. He will be serving for
Oba replaces Akampa.
Ian, who has been on
Oba is going to
fire with the
serve
kills.
from Oba. Oh. Ndejje tried to bounce back, try to pull up. They have 20 points. UCU have 22. Akampa returns. Oba is replaced.
Ndejje to serve. Reception Omara. A dump by Angiro.
For UCU, Angiro. They're leading 23-20. Timeout for Ndejje. They know that UCU are left with only 2 points to win their third consecutive set.
It is either go big or go home, and I know for a fact that that timeout is called "we don't want to go home," and they're trying to ensure that they, encourage the boys and see if they can get something out of this set. But for UCU, it is almost in front of them. They can test it. They have 1 foot on that medal, but Ndejje are still here, so it's going to take a supreme concentration in the next few games to see to it that they win this medal. Service at Simire sets, Kiprop hits, ball blocked, Kiprop hits.
A good block for UCU. They are leading 24-20. These defending champions want to retain the trophy.
It is match point to Uganda Christian University, and Tumusime Dixon will be serving to see who wins the gold medal match. Reception, Ndejje at Simire sets. Ball.
Ndejje tried to pull one. 20 points they have, though UCU are still in charge with 24 points.
Kiprop will be serving for Ndejje University. Omara receives.
The
Game,
Doves
set, match. The UCU Doves are the champions of
the Eastern African volleyball men's. They have defended this. They've managed to beat the home side Ndejje 3-0. They managed to win the first set 25-19. The second set 25-21. And this one 25-21.
They are the gold medal winners. We are done here. I will bring to you Yekoya Dasaka and Sharon Adong for the post-game reaction.
Captain Ndejje.
Yes, all right. Very good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen, here at Ndejje University. And UCU are the champion of the Eastern Africa University Games in the discipline of volleyball. Two brothers were fighting.
UCU and Ndejje University, and it was an amazing, most uptight game I have seen since we started viewing the East African University games. Those were the finals, and of course UCU came out as the winner. Ian, tell me brief history. Why was this game so uptight? Why was it different from the other volleyball matches?
Well, you look at both teams actually in the National Volleyball League. Yes. UCU is 5th and Ndejje is 6th. They are 11 points. Yes. The only difference is that UCU has won probably more straight sets than Ndejje. That's why there's a difference in between positions. So you find that both teams were evenly matched coming into this, but I actually personally expected 5 sets. I didn't expect a clean sweep. So I'm quite surprised that Ndejje allowed UCU to keep on. Every time Ndejje tried coming back, tried to plug more on those points, UCU just kept on extending, and therefore you have it. It was at point of no return when they won the second set. I think that's why it won it for UCU psychologically.
Yeah, and for me, I think that for why it was also so very uptight. It was a final between the hosting university and UCU. UCU has some of the best players, I believe, and Ndejje has great teamwork. Let's talk to one of the Ndejje University team players. How are you? Could you tell our viewers your names and which university you've been playing for?
Well, my name is Manut William. I play for Ndejje University volleyball team.
Yes. How was today's game? It was a very uptight one, as I could see. Yeah. But how was it? How did it feel to be on court there?
No, I really felt nice because it's my first time to play in this competition. I had never engaged myself before.
Yeah. I know that you came into this expecting to win. But where do you think things went wrong?
Actually, first and foremost, we failed to block. Yes. Second to that one, we failed to receive.
Yes.
So, with those 2 faults, our opponent outplayed us.
All right, but for us, it was a good game. You guys put up a good fight, and very proud of you. Thank you.
Okay,
yes. Like you've heard from one of the players, much as their strategies were not as good, they did not fail to, of course, put up a good fight. Whenever you would score, and Ndejje was right behind. Ian, tell me how you felt about that.
I was pretty confident after the second set because UCU kept blocking. As you said, they failed to block, and that was what UCU particularly did. UCU kept on blocking the shots from Ndejje, and it was all about composure. You could see that UCU looked more at home than actually Ndejje, who are the hosts. Definitely.
Who is at home?
Who is at home? They looked more at home on the court, and it was their element.
Yes.
So basically, that was that.
All right. We're going to talk to another gentleman who has played for UCU, and he's going to tell us how come they have been the winners.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Great. You could please greet our viewers and tell us your name.
Hello, I'm Nixon Tumsime, UCU Davs team, acting captain.
Yes, team captain. Tell me, how does it feel to actually win the host of the East African Games?
It feels so great. I won't lie to you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, it feels so good.
Yeah, how was it on the court?
On the court was really okay. We knew how to play our game. We strategized so well. We knew what to do.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yes. Dixon, could I ask you a question?
It's okay.
What after the second set, how did you have the composure to sort it out in the third? Because they kept on. They didn't want to lose the third set, and they kept on coming back slowly by slowly. How are you able to find that composure to clean it off?
After having the 2 sets in hand, we had the confidence. The pressure was theirs. The confidence was ours. So we had just to play a calm game because we knew exactly how to tackle them. Okay.
Yeah. Amazing. Thank you very much, and congratulations. You guys that was an amazing game.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like you've heard, they had the confidence and the pressure was on their opponents.
Am I right that notes? Am I right that line?
Yeah. That was very smooth. But I loved the game. It definitely put me on edge. And of course, I believe the best team won.
Definitely, it was a 3-0 sweep.
Yes. Let's talk to the team captain of team coach. Sorry, of Ndejje University volleyball team.
Thank you.
What are your names and how was training?
Training was my name is Ronald. I'm the coach of Ndejje University volleyball team.
Yes.
Yeah. Training was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had enough preparation, but the best team has won.
Yes, that's true. But I would like to comment that you people have put up a good fight. It's not like you failed. Yes, it was a good fight, but how the spectators were expecting at least 5 sets. What could have gone wrong?
My boys came with higher expectations, you know, yeah, and they reached there, fear to make mistakes. You know, with sports, you fear to make mistakes. Volleyball is full of mistakes. If you don't make mistakes, the opponent cannot get the points.
Yes.
So when they took the first set, our morale went down, and you know, yeah, that tension. So we played on tension, and we never recovered.
All right,
yeah.
All right. But thank you for the good game.
Thank
you. You have definitely given your audience a real game to watch. Thank you for all of it. Yes, like you've heard, the confidence was maybe a bit too high pre-game, but of course, I personally believe Ndejje put up a very amazing fight.
You know, Lona, in terms of, at this level, they always say you shouldn't be afraid to make mistakes.
Yeah.
It is fine to make mistakes because
Yeah.
you get better.
Yeah.
And as the coach just pointed out, he was not happy. He doesn't look happy at all. Like his players were afraid to be brave. It is
Yes.
more of they are not brave enough to make those mistakes.
Yeah.
So when you're brave enough, like UCU was, you imagine that the support they had was actually more than the hosts. And I'm not taking a shot at the hosts, but that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
You should be brave enough to make those mistakes. And when you do make mistakes, you get better.
Yeah.
And UCU was, and it was a sweep. And I'm still quite shocked that it ended in a sweep.
Yeah.
Because those teams looked so evenly matched.
Yeah. Anyway, those were the East African University Games finals, volleyball, among volleyball. And for me, while yes, you do praise UCU, I still say, Ndejje, you have done an amazing job at volleyball. I was watching and I wanted to jump off my seat and just play the game. That is how interesting it was.
Yet again, we were on opposing sides. And yet again, actually, you remember in the game, like the football game?
Yes.
People game actually won it, but I was on IUIU's side. By this time, we got to get the sweep. But just to get back on what we're talking about in terms of volleyball, you find that both teams still being evenly matched, you wouldn't expect that to happen, like in terms of you being at home.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to give them a little bit of praise, but as we welcome
the coach.
You're welcome. You're most welcome, coach. How do you feel like after this victory?
As usual, everyone will feel good.
I know. I see the confidence. It's the same confidence your team had. Yeah. Tell me some of the secrets you've used, because UCU has won almost every volleyball game that they have been playing. What is the secret? Is it milk? Is it staying in Mukono? What is the secret?
No, being just a little committed.
Being committed to the game.
The players,
Yes, and are you happy with the results, with the fight that your team put up?
Yeah, we are really feeling good.
Yes.
One, because we have not lost a set.
That's amazing.
So almost all our games we have played and we have won 3-0. It really shows that the team is in for it.
Yes.
I have a question though, coach. Does playing in the National League provide you an advantage over other universities as well?
Yeah, because already we are a team that has played for a long time. We know each other, so playing in the National League, of course, gives us more confidence, because the kind of teams that we play there are really strong teams, and with the fact that we have we have that bit of it, that we have played together, we have had pressure together, so it's easier to confine in the team.
Just one last question. When did you start training for the East African University Games?
Because we were already on league, we have been playing, so it means that ever since the year started, we have been training not only for this, but for league.
Yes.
And of course, league just ended about some few weeks back. So.
All right. Congratulations to your team, and thank you for the good work.
Another gold medal in the bag.
Yes. Thank you for watching. This has been the East African University Games volleyball finals. Still on Kasasa Jemima and
Sabo.
Yes, so don't touch that button. More is coming up.